Today we'll see how simple it is to install the undervoltage release accessory to your Bulletin 140G molded case circuit breaker. For this demonstration I'll be using the Bulletin 140G H-frame, however the process is the same for the J-frame. As always, safety is a priority. To prevent electrical shock, make sure to disconnect from any power source before installing or servicing the product. Note that the breaker should always be installed in a suitable enclosure in an environment free from contaminants. If the breaker is not in the trip position, depress the trip button, which will allow us to begin the process. Next, I'll remove the phase barriers. To do this, slide them to the front of the breaker. Then I'll remove the machine screws holding the faceplate on the breaker. For the H and J frame, they are located at the top of the unit. You'll want to set the screws and the faceplate aside so we can reinstall them in a few moments. Now simply remove the faceplate by firmly lifting and sliding the cover toward the top of the breaker. On the left side of the breaker, you'll find a protective placeholder for the undervoltage release. Use a screwdriver to remove it and dispose of it as appropriate. Note that if you're using a 4-pole breaker, there are 2 possible slots to install the undervoltage release. We recommend you begin installation with the innermost slot. Insert the undervoltage release firmly into position. The wires should be drawn to the left, then down through the wireway along the side of the breaker frame. You'll find a small plastic tab among the parts kit you received with the breaker. Insert the tab in the provided slots, creating a channel for the wires to follow. Before placing the cover back on, note the tabs protruding from the left side of the faceplate. Bend and snap off the top tab and dispose of it. Doing so provides clearance for the wires so the cover can be reinstalled correctly. Now you can replace the faceplate. Then reinsert the phase barriers. And now your breaker is ready for operation. You've successfully added the undervoltage release. If you have any additional questions, please go to allenbradley.com or contact your local distributor. Thanks again for joining me today at Rockwell Automation.